Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm a yoga teacher and teacher trainer with YYOGA. And I wanted to run you through some of YYOGA's signature styles so that you can understand what kind of class you might be expecting when you come into the studios or you're practicing with us at home. So, the first style that we'll talk about is a style called Hatha. Hatha is generally a slower paced practice. It's very alignment focused. Oftentimes you'll hold poses for a while. So even though Hatha is a little bit slower and can be perfect for beginners, actually it gives you an opportunity to really get into the nitty gritty of the poses and really work them. So Hatha is really great for all levels. Another kind of style that we have is called flow. Now, in a flow style practice, you'll probably do similar poses that you would do in a Hatha style practice, but you'll link them all together with breath and movement. So flow will be a little bit faster paced. We do what we call Vinyasa in that, where we flow through a set series of poses. So in a flow practice, even though it's usually room temperature, it's not too hot in there, but usually you'll work up a little bit of a sweat and you might do some more complex poses. In a power style class, well, we're really trying to work you out. So in a power style class, you can expect to hold poses for a while and they'll be very strength building and probably very challenging. You'll also link poses with breath and with movement. And power classes are designed to really get you a little bit hotter and get everything a little bit more fired up. You may do some core work, you may do some advanced kind of poses like arm balances or maybe even inversions at the wall. A power class in our studios is generally heated. It's at a higher temperature. So if you're practicing a power class at home, maybe you could just turn that thermostat up just a tiny little bit. Another style of class that we have is a hot class, and hot is going to make you sweat. So if you come into the studios, hot is a set series of poses put together, and the poses are static, but the room itself and the temperature makes it a really intense and introspective practice. It's really interesting. And a hot practice is actually usually really great, interestingly enough, for beginners, because you don't do a lot of weight bearing on your hands. You have lots of time to get in and out of the poses. So even though it's challenging and you're really going to get a great sweat on, it's a pretty accessible practice. And just one more note, we have a couple of more restorative styles. That's yin and restorative yoga. In restorative yoga, you can expect to be supported by all sorts of props. It's really a relaxing kind of practice that anybody can do, very nourishing for the nervous system, and really helps you wind down and de-stress at the end of the day. A yin style practice is kind of similar to restorative in that you hold poses for a long time and you're close to the floor. However, in a yin style practice, what we're really trying to do is target connective tissue in the body. So we're holding poses that are giving you a deep stretch. So a yin style practice may not be quite as relaxing as restorative because it's a little bit more intense with that stretching, but it's really perfect if you're a tighter practitioner, if you do hiking, biking, running, any of that kind of stuff, then a yin practice is going to be really great for targeting and stretching and opening your hips. So that's a little bit of the lowdown of the YYOGA styles, and we hope you enjoy them.